Hey my friends, I hope you're having an awesome week. Let's start with sight word review. This week we learned another tricky sight word that doesn't follow the rules that we know to sound out a word. And that word is was. W-A-S, was. Kind of sounds like it would be spelled W-U-Z, but it's not. It's just one of those sight words that we have to memorize so that we can read it fluently, right? But I know we can do that. Okay, before I share with you the leprechaun trap that I built, I wanted to show you a few pictures that I found of some other traps to maybe help you with some ideas if you can't think of what to make, or maybe just a few more details that you could add to your leprechaun trap to make it more effective or just fun, right? So let's check out those pictures right now, okay? All right, friends, so this first trap that I found, it looks like they had a box and then they painted, or maybe colored with some markers, some different popsicle sticks. And look at that. They did the rainbow order with red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. Right, so that looks really cool. And then they've got they used another couple popsicle sticks there to make a ladder, and then they painted that one green, and then they've got a little sign down there at the bottom that says free gold, and then there's an arrow pointing up the ladder, and then at the top you can see little coins and a pot, right? That black pot there, and then these fluffy gold looking shiny balls, and those things are pretty cool. And I'm thinking maybe the top of that is maybe a trap door. So if the leprechaun were to climb up the ladder and stand on that green floor there, I think it would fall into the box, but that's just what I'm guessing. Let's check out the next one. Now, this one is pretty cool. You've got different cotton balls there, glued to a piece of paper. It kind of looks like a cloud, and that makes sense because then you've got the rainbow coming out of the cloud, and you've got little gold coins leading up into the cloud, and then the trap part is the box lid there being held up by a stick, and then you can see at the bottom of that stick they've got like a little piece of string tied to it, so that if the leprechaun were to go underneath the box, or he was following the rainbow up into the cloud to get the gold, well, then you could pull the stick out and then the top of the box would fall on the leprechaun. Another really good trap. Let's look at the next one. Now this one is very creative. You can see at the bottom there they made a ladder leading up to the platform. It looks like they made the ladder out of pipe cleaners, the kind that you can twist into different shapes and tie up. And the ladder leads up to the platform where it's holding a pot of coins, it looks like gold. And then they made this arm out of some kind of popsicle sticks there, and I think they maybe hot glued it. And they've got a string that's being held by the pot of gold. The string is underneath the pot of gold, and then the string goes up the length of the arm there to the top where it's attached to the cup. So I think if the leprechaun were to go and grab the pot of gold, that would release the string and would cause the cup to fall down on the leprechaun. A pretty clever trap. I don't think I've seen anything that elaborate before. That's a really cool one. Let's check out the next one. Here we go. This one, it looks like they made another ladder there out of like a straw maybe, or maybe like a candy called pixie sticks. And then they've got some gold coins leading up to the top of this box here, and there's some writing at the top that says there's a secret trap door. Underneath the coins, I think, is a secret trap door. And on the front of this box here, you'll see it says Gold Bank. So, and they've got some clovers glued to the front of it. So they're expecting the leprechaun to read that and see Gold Bank inside. Oh, and then follow up the ladder and follow the coins to the secret trap door, and maybe fall down inside and then be stuck. A pretty clever trap. On this next one here, it's a similar trap to that one. It's a box, and another ladder built with popsicle sticks. And they've also got the rainbow color order on those: red, orange, yellow. The picture's kind of cut off, but very creative. They've got looks like a toilet paper roll and a sign that says "free slide." Now that looks pretty fun. That might work. The next one here. This one's very cool. A tasty trap. They've got two different boxes here. They've covered with rainbow paper. The one on the left says Rainbow Cafe. And then it says today's special, Lucky Charms. Oh yeah, that's delicious. And then they've also got the Skittles there coming out of that rainbow in the rainbow order: the red, orange, yellow, green, purple there. Very cool. And then on the right side, we've got Lazy River tube rentals, and they've got those. Looks like lifesavers. They might be gummy lifesavers, but that's pretty clever. I think the Leprechaun would grab one of those and then want to ride down a river with that, and that's pretty clever. And then they've also made a ladder out of green pipe cleaners up into the pot of gold called the Golden Resort. Another very clever trap. And then our last one here, a simple trap, but still very, very good. It's another sort of box trap where the Lucky Charms are underneath to hopefully entice the Leprechaun to go up and try to take some of those Lucky Charms out. But you see the hat is being held up by that black pipe cleaner. And if you were to bump that, well, then the hat would fall down on him and maybe trap him. So still very, very cool and clever trap. I really like them all. Alright, so those were really, really creative. I like that. So now we'll go inside my house and I'll show you the trap that myself and my two daughters built. Let's check it out. Alright, my friends. My Leprechaun trap starts with a little bit of a rainbow carpet that leads up to a rainbow ladder that I was able to make out of pipe cleaners. You just twisted them together, and then I've got some 4-leaf clovers on this box. And now this box I found in my pantry, and it just had little bags of potato chips in it, but I liked the way this lid was on the bottom. I thought I could make a pretty good trap door with that, and then I covered the whole thing with construction paper and put some 4-leaf clovers on the front. And I wanted to use as many resources from our class as I could, so I used the pot of gold that we made, as well as a rainbow. Okay, so that's glued to the top there. And we got a few coins here, and I've got a little buddy who's going to pretend to be my Leprechaun. We'll test the trap. But, my friends, before I set the trap, do you remember from our book, How to Catch a Leprechaun, the page where the Leprechaun goes into the house and there's a robot security system that tries to stop him? But he says, since there's no 4-leaf clover, it doesn't stand a chance, right? So I knew that I had to have 4-leaf clovers. So that was kind of my secret weapon. So to set this trap, we're going to set up these remaining 4-leaf clovers here along the seams of the trap door, so that the Leprechaun won't see them when he climbs the ladder to get his gold, right? So that's good. And there we go. Now we're just about covered. That's pretty good. And then I'll take a few more gold pieces that I've got left over and sprinkle those on top as well. Perfect. So I think that trap is going to be set. Now, what I'm hoping will happen is he'll see that rainbow carpet and he'll want to investigate. So he's going to go down that and he's going to come to this ladder and say, oh, I like this ladder. I'll go up this. There's 4-leaf clovers on this. Nothing suspicious here. So he'll climb up to the top. And as soon as he lands on this, there he goes. Through the trap door. And then those lids kind of shut back on their own. So it's perfect. Great trap, right? Hopefully it works. A lot of fun, my friends. Good luck on your trap. Alright friends, I hope you enjoyed this activity. Remember, once you build your leprechaun trap, you're going to use this worksheet to write a sentence or 2 sentences about your plan. What is your plan? And then you're also going to list the materials that you use to make it. So Legos, cardboard, popsicle sticks, a box, anything you use to make your trap, your materials. And then you want to take your time and do a detailed drawing of your trap and use lots of different colors and use very fine detail to get a very accurate picture of it. And I'd love to see that. If there's any way you can share that with your teacher so that I can see your trap, I would love that. So thanks for doing this activity with me, my friends. I'm filming this on Monday, so we have 2 more days until Wednesday, and hopefully we can catch a leprechaun. Have an awesome week, friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.